Erotic zones. That's what London designer Vivienne Westwood calls her body-conscious spring collection. But she tells me it's sexy without being bare. Westwood says it's the silhouette that provides the sex appeal. And this season she continues the shape she started last fall. A small top with a nipped-in waist and padded hips accented by a bustle.
In the last show that I did, the girls were never more covered, the first three that came out, and yet all the photographers were just like groaning and moaning immediately. I don't know, and I thought, why are they doing that? But anyway, because the girls just look so sexy because of this special shape, that as soon as you change the silhouette, you start to change the body. But
that was the bustle,
yeah, and this is still here, and it does depend on the very high heel and this form around the hips and the bum, and that makes the waist really, really narrow. And then I do these sort of rather puffy shoulders a lot of the time, which gives real importance to the head. And in the end, the models look like a fashion drawing where the top part is very tiny, and I don't know, it's like being supported, and in the end you've got this head coming out at the top. And of course, you know, I did the corset, which nobody had done for 150 years, even 200 years. And I did that because I was able to put elastic side panels in it and make a pret-a-porter garment, whereas before people had to have something like that made to measure. And so what I want to say really anyway is that erotic zones are sometimes about concealment. Everybody knows that, but it is playing around with the proportion and the things that you expose on the body, because I'm determined to persist with this wonderful silhouette.
What fabrics are you using?
There's a lot of things to do with texture and overlaying, and there's one section called white on white, which has got different types of white fabric on top of each other. There are a lot of dresses as well. I mean, this is a wonderful garment to dress. People are so used to thinking that they have to somehow or other change what they look like every day, even though it doesn't look really any different, as I've just been saying, with all this mix and match. And when you put a dress on, it's so easy. Immediately you look something, you look really special, and the dresses are great little sexy things, yeah.
Tell me about the accessories. High heels?
Yes, the high heels, of course. It's like a chain reaction. Once you have the high heels on, then, you know, the big bottom, the tiny waist, everything starts to move. I like formality in clothing, and I like formality in accessories.
It's Vivienne Westwood with her spring collection.